I was reading the newspaper the other day, and the governor of Ekiti State, Ayodele Fayose, was saying that they went for a meeting with the president, and the president was telling them to go home and tell their people to stop building or blocking the grazing routes. And so this grazing route is a very common thing. It's something that keeps coming up all the time. And I know that a lot of Nigerians don't even understand. I myself didn't understand either. And so I was reading stuff up and I'm like, what is the grazing route? This is the bone of contention. So what it really is? What really is it? So I found out, and this is so disturbing, and I found out that during the Biafran War, General Yakubu Gowon actually thought that the war was going to end in just a few weeks. He thought the Biafrans were pushovers and that it was going to be over in just a short while. And so he went and found out that this was not going to happen. You know what he did? From what I researched, from what I got, I heard that he went ahead and hired foreign mercenaries to fight alongside the Nigerian soldiers. And when those guys finished fighting, they massacred a lot of Biafrans, and not much happened. The war still did not end. He was told that, listen, Mr. Man, if you do not let if Port Harcourt does not fall, Biafra will never fall. And so he went into agreement with the Cameroonians and said, listen, if you will let us access Port Harcourt through your waterways, of course, which is the easiest way, we will cede the Bakassi Peninsula over to Cameroon. And the agreement was signed, and they allowed them access, and they used the waterways to access Port Harcourt. Now, there's another agreement again he went into when the war still did not end. He went into agreement with Arab Africans in Niger Republic and a few other places, I think Benin Republic as well. So when they went into this agreement, he said, you're going to come and fight for us. What can we do for you? And the people said, we want grazing routes stretching all the way from Niger Republic all the way down to the southeast of Nigeria. And their wish was granted. And so, my people, we are here every day crying and screaming over Fulani herdsmen, hearing grazing route in every news material that reports the killing. And nobody has asked who gave the grazing route. Even the president of Nigeria is warning governors not to allow their people block. In other words, grazing route is not something that is strange to the people in the government circles. Grazing route is legal. The question is not why are there grazing routes for foreigners in our land. The question is who gave it to them. If you're blaming Buhari for not doing anything about the Fulani herdsmen killing, would you blame Obasanjo for not doing anything about Bakassi? Do you know the amount of hardship? Do you know the kind of untold hardship that our people in the Bakassi Peninsula had gone through and are still going through by losing their ancestral land? All because of a stupid agreement that someone signed because they wanted to win a war. Arable land is the part of the land that is used for farming, very fertile. That's what was ceded to the Fulani herdsmen for coming to kill our fellow brothers and sisters during the war. And now they say, listen, this is our war booty. It belongs to us. We have the document. It's our own. And Nigerians have not asked who signed the document, who supervised it, who. General Yakubu Gowon. In just a few years' time, anyone in your age will be getting ready to join his ancestors. Sir, I am putting this on your table right now. It's a challenge. It's a blame. I got this from my own research. The onus is on you now to either accept, explain, or deny. You must have a press conference. Nigerians need an immediate, and it has to happen as soon as possible. We need an explanation from you, General Yakubu Gowon. If you did not personally sign, tell us who did, how they did it, when they did it. This is what we should be discussing about now, not a stupid, non-existent 2019 elections. We have people in our land claiming that the country belongs to them. They have evidence. They have proofs and they are bold, and they are unapologetic about anything they do to anybody. And Nigerians don't think it is wise for us to actually get down to the root of the matter and find out what really happened. Who ceded the land to them? General Yakubu Gowon, I'm making this video exclusively because of you, sir. Please, you are a Christian. If you are truly a Christian and you fear God, I want you to have a press conference. You must address Nigerians and give us the full details of what happened. You must not only talk about the Fulani one, talk also about Bakassi. There are so many people who have lost their lives, lost their properties, lost everything they stand for in this life because of the Bakassi Peninsula, and no explanation. Obasanjo's hands were tied because there was a document. Buhari's hands are now tied because there's a document. This is a war that will always happen. Even if you change a new government in Nigeria, even if the Fulanis have been silenced, tomorrow they will come back again. They will always want to take it. Why do we want to keep on allowing a problem to fester like that? Why don't we deal with issues? Why do we allow things to linger and linger and linger? The time has come for Nigerians right this moment to seek answers. Let's know who signed the land over to the Fulani herdsmen. A rebel land for farming. Don't you see? That's why every time you hear of clashes, it's always between the Fulani herdsmen and farmers. Because the lands that they gave to them are lands that Nigerians use for farming. Fertile lands for farming. Why are we so dumb in this country called Nigeria? Why are we so quiet? The National Assembly, this is where you come in. You must ask Senate President Bukola Saraki, all of you must begin to work right now. Do not be lying, all of you. Ask for the document. Let's see the document that empowers the Fulani herdsmen and gives them the right to massacre Nigerians with impunity, without any regrets, because they are fighting for what belongs to them. And we haven't asked ourselves. You just throw temper tantrums, and after making all the noise, we'll go home and suck it up and just sleep. No, that's not what we should be doing. What we should be doing is ask the right questions and get the required answers. General Yakubu Gowon, let us start with you, sir. Your name has been cited and quoted in all the documents that I read. Can you please tell us what happened? From there, we will now know how to get a solution, and after we found a solution, we will now renegotiate the country. But nobody should mention 2019 until this matter is laid to rest.